Scotland is renowned for its natural beauty. The mountains, their peaks often veiled in mist or capped with snow, provide a perfect background for tranquil lochs and sparkling rivers rushing down to the sea, with the sun providing a glorious display to end the day. Wildlife abounds. Roe deer are often seen, particularly in the late spring when they produce their young. Even the small burns are home to the brown trout, and the greater spotted woodpecker frequents many a bird table. For the botanist, or for those who just love the countryside, wildflowers spring up everywhere. And the butterflies add to the colour and help with pollination. Local skills have been passed down from generation to generation. The pipes, for instance. The production of the famous malt whiskies. And of course, the mysterious haggis. But who better to tell us more about the haggis than Professor Gregor McBladder, who is a world authority on the subject. Professor.
The haggis, you know, is quite an ancient beastie. It may date from classical times. The ancient Greek philosopher Aristophanes described something similar in his book The Cloud, and later in the time of the Roman Emperor Augustus, it was a common dish among the soldiers of the legions. The name haggis may have been brought over by invading Vikings, as it was common in Scandinavia, or it may have come from the French word hackis, meaning to chop, at which the French were all too proficient. In 1786, Robert Burns wrote an address to the haggis, and the two have been associated ever since. The haggis that Burns knew would have been very different from the one which we see today. Here we have a perfect example of Vesica ridiculosus, or wild haggis, a rare bird indeed. It has developed unique features. The body is bare, and living on high mountains, it is adapted to the gradient by growing the left leg longer than the right, thus facilitating moving around the sloping ground in a clockwise direction. But on the level, they lean and may fall. I'll demonstrate. Come on, stand up. Ah. On sloping ground, they move around safely. Sadly, this development has adversely affected reproduction, hence the rarity of the species.
He'll regret this.
Men.
Wild haggis is a prized delicacy. Hunting is rewarding. The hunters meet to formulate their plans.
Hi, Jock. What'll it be today?
Pardon me.
Haggis pair for life. In January they gather for the young to choose a mate.
Try to keep up, Hamish.
Yes, dear.
Hamish. What are you up to, Hamish? Come here at once. There!
Thank you. The hunters prepare for an expedition up the mountain.
Will you be hunting today? Him again?
You ready?
All aboard! All aboard! Hold tight.
They're off! Oh, I can't look.
They must now brave the elements to reach their objective, the scree below the mountain summit. Haggis are shy creatures and resent human presence.
Look, there they are.
They can be very elusive, but they are naturally very curious. When found, they are driven backwards. When they turn to flee, they fall over and roll down the mountain. At the bottom, one of the hunters has been strategically placed to observe and collect them as they drop. And thus, our haggis take their final journey.
Get it off!
Fair fire your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race, aboon them all. Through your pores the dews distill like amber beat, his knife. See rustic labour dight, and cut you up ready slight.
There'll be no haggis there tonight. Next time, we will be finding out about the habits and the sex life of the Welsh rabbit.